Welcome folks, it's Nick here. It's day 21 and I'm having a rested day in Geiranger in Norway, so this is my Norwegian trip, and just heading down from Dalsnibba, a viewpoint at 1500 metres, highest road viewpoint to look down upon a fjord apparently, which is, I'm camping next to the fjord, so having a great time. Just thought I'd give a bit of an update as to where things were as I came back down this toll road. So started 21 days ago, caught the ferry from Harwich in the UK to Hook of Holland in the Netherlands, an overnight ferry, and then I went almost straight to Bremen. Well, yes, it was straight to Bremen, so apologies to the Netherlands, I just drove through on motorways there, and even in Germany it was mainly motorways anyway. I had a day off in Bremen, did a bit of a walking tour. Decided this time, my trip, I would explore places on foot, etc., and have a few days in between everywhere. After Bremen, I headed to Esbjerg in Denmark. Again, seemed to be mainly motorways, but it was nice enough. Well, a chap on a motorcycle coming the other way said, well, I think he said, you don't have to queue, just go ahead. So we're giving it a whirl, see how far we get. Had a good camping site there. If there's pauses, it's just whilst I negotiate around these bends. Look at the view though. This is quite some view. I have to stop in a moment and just have another look if there's a place appropriate to stop. And then from Esbjerg I moved to Kolding in Denmark, and then to Copenhagen. Spent 3 nights just outside Copenhagen, and very nice campsite it was, and the city is fabulous, definitely worth a visit if you're out this way. Went in twice by the train, just making sure I'm hydrated before I set off. This is just beautiful here. I don't know how much of the road you can see actually. After Copenhagen, crossed the bridge to Malmö in Sweden. Coming up here. Wonder if he's seen me, whether he's going to cut the corner. Do I give him? And so I entered Sweden. Didn't spend long in Sweden, just a day, and then crossed into Norway. whether you can see the blue of the water below. It's fairly frozen. Having crossed into Norway, I stayed at a place called Geiranger, I think it was. Had a bit of an interesting discussion with an army chap. I was following a convoy through some really small roads, and there was a van at the back of this convoy of big military vehicles, and he stopped his van, put his hazards on, jumped out, didn't have a rifle or anything. Well, this is the first traffic I've come across really, and it's an army convoy. I don't know how far ahead it spreads. Hello.
Good dag.
Sorry?
Vad gör du?
Do you speak English?
English?
English? Came and asked me what I was doing, where I was going. So I literally said I'm going up here and turning left in 2.9 kilometers. And I don't think he was too amused with that, but anyway. He said to give them space, not to overtake because it'd be dangerous for me. So I stopped and gave him some space. After Geiranger, I went to Oslo and spent 3 nights in Oslo. Bear with me where I just get beyond this point. Take a look at this. To continue the story, I then headed from Oslo towards Bergen, but because I'm on my own and I can do this, I decided to turn left instead of right at a particular point and went to Stavanger instead, which I really did enjoy. But unfortunately I missed a couple of people who'd said that they were in Stavanger, so apologies to you both. I had one day I did a short cruise, and the next day I did a hike to Pulpit Rock, and that was a lot tougher than I thought. I'm obviously older than I thought I was, but it was great nonetheless. After Stavanger, headed to Bergen, and actually went there this time on the E134, beautiful route, the E134. It was the same route as I took to get to Stavanger, being recommended, and it was a lovely road, and saw the Langfossen, those falls, which were fabulous. Stayed in a small campsite. In Bergen. Well, got to Bergen, spent a couple of nights there, had a walk around the city, and then headed off to Geiranger. Didn't make it to Geiranger, I was in no hurry to, so I stayed in a very small campsite. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I made it to Geiranger. Again, a short day, 125 kilometres, really busy campsite, but it's right next to the fjord and it is beautiful. Anyway, that's us up to date. I'm hoping that this works, I'm not sure, and I'm hoping to have interjected various bits of footage, and I will continue with putting out the shorts as well, just to see how that goes. I'm not sure how it will go, but the reason I'm using the shorts is because it's taking so long for me to edit each video that I'd rather spend the time, having come this far, and just enjoying the scenery and putting my feet up and riding the bike and all that stuff. Anyway, enough waffle from me. Basically, the weather has been like this just about the whole time. 21 days of glorious sunshine. I don't want to jinx it, because if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that I'm a bit of a rain magnet. But this is just beautiful. It has been 21 days of stunningness. And Norway, loving Norway. Right, I think all that leaves me to do is say bye for now. Did I say I was loving Norway?